And welcome back, my friends. Thank you for your patience. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but should be our last BRB of the night. Welcome back to Mischief Makers. I'm having a rough time with this game. I'm having a rough time with this one. This is a game that I think is probably very cool on an any percent run, but because I tend to strive for higher than that, I have been having a very difficult time getting into this game. So we're aiming for every stage has its basic completion. Then there's a crystal to collect, a special yellow crystal on every stage. So you can see on the map here, and then a letter grade. And the letter grade is time trial, basically. Just finish it in a certain amount of time. I'm trying for all the crystals, and I'm trying for all A's on the time. And I'm caught up almost to the level we're at. Except I've got two where I am still struggling. And this stage we haven't played yet, I don't think. Oh yeah. We left off on a boss battle where I have to do it damageless. Alright. Now let's just fight the boss just so I can remember how to play the game, and then we'll worry about damageless separately. Oh, oops. I should just learn something about the game that I didn't know. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to shake the missiles. I forgot shaking was a thing. Remember, all the suffering Frownie is experiencing is 100% self-inflicted. Do not feel pity. I don't know what to say, Zergling. I'm just not the kind of person to pat myself on the back for a job half done. That third phase is the worst of all. I will never have any peace until I figure out what to do about that third phase. I actually made it to this phase on one attempt and got damaged during this one. And I'm not even really sure how damage works in this stage of the fight. But she most certainly can be damaged. Welcome back, Greg. Starting a new playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. One of my favorite 3 games of all time. Right on. Hope this playthrough goes well. I like 100% in games as well, Greg says. I actually didn't 100% very many games when I was young. That's more of a... that's become more of an interest to me in the past several years. A lot of the games that I had as a kid, I never 100%ed. Except, I did 100% Super Mario 64, but I also relied very heavily on a walkthrough for that. So I did 100% it, but I did things a lot differently back then. Yoshi's Island, though, I 100%ed as a kid. And that one I did completely blind. For that, I had no other option. The blind playthrough was my only... I didn't have any access to, like, any strategy guide or information on the game. Cannot figure out how this boss is supposed to work at all. None of this makes any sense to me. As if you'd want to read a strategy guide ever. Sometimes you don't even want the game to tell you what the buttons do. I mean, that's the monster I am now. But that's not the monster I haven't always been this monster. Castlevania Portrait of Ruin was the game that got you to start 100% in games. I haven't played that one yet. None of this makes any sense.
Let's continue.
What kind of power is required to shake missiles bigger? I think any sort of rough handling of explosive devices is, in general, a bad idea. It does the prompt to pick him up. I pick him up, and it just doesn't matter. And I just don't understand why. Why even bother? Why even bother? Why give me the prompt for telling me it's time to pick him up when you're not going to let me attack him when I do? It's so inconsistent. I got the last part better this time. Hey, Shadow Play, welcome in. Is this Rayman? No, Rayman's done. This is Mischief Makers. Oh, Greg also 100%ed Super Metroid. Right on. No worries. I got really long titles, stream titles, so they usually get cut off. I try to put all the information in there, but I know it's hard to see. I wish I were still playing Rayman. Mischief Makers is brutal. I've got to defeat this boss damageless, and I just don't even know how I'm gonna. I just don't even know. I don't even know. I tried it for a couple hours the other night too. Ahoy, Rush Pirate! Well, last week. I've been playing this game about once a week. fail. That third phase where he's just jumping around doesn't make any sense. There's no... It's all just random. Hating skippable cutscenes. Yeah, all the cutscenes and dialogue in this are unskippable. Some of them are quite long too. Rip. That transition from phase 1 to phase 2, it is almost impossible to not get hit during that transition between the first two phases. When he jumps over you, there's pretty much always a green bullet that spawns down there underneath him. That is, yeah, I gotta choose. Do you want to get hit by the bullet, or do you want to get hit by collision with the boss? You're getting hit. It's just a matter of how do you want to get hit. That was good. Talking about it was good, because then it didn't do it to prove me wrong. Oh, failed. Cool. Got hit twice now. Second time made no sense. Alright, I'm ready to restart. To count as damage if they kill the missile you're on? I have no idea, actually. Probably. Probably, you know, counts as damage if a leaf falls from a tree in your yard while you're playing the boss fight. So frustrating. It's so frustrating, this game. There are two types of people. People that like this game and people that have played this game. Drizzle of doom. Awesome. Come on. I have no idea how that third phase is supposed to work. The only thing I know about it is it doesn't work. Nothing makes sense. I cannot get that guy to behave consistently no matter what I do. He just does something different every single time. Usually the worst option available to him at any given moment. It's really tough, too, because the physics of the whole area are against you. Because, like, everything is supposed to be moving, you've got this gravity constantly pulling you toward the boss. And it's really hard to account for the effect that has in your movement, especially in that third phase. It's like trying to play like that game with like the paddle with the ball attached to it by a rubber band. It's like trying to play that paddleball game while you're riding in a gravitron at a county fair. the, the physics are impossible to wrap my mind around. Cool. Damaged already. Most of the boss fights in this are quite good if you're not achievement hunting. Hey, if they didn't want to ruin their game, they shouldn't have put these achievements in. Hey, Pink Scully, welcome in. On the one hand, like, I want to be kind and point out that yes, it's kind of fun when I'm just going for the clears. On the other hand, like, if you serve me a glass of milk with a tablespoon of motor oil mixed into it, you don't get credit for how delicious the milk is. Like, because you didn't have to put the motor oil in it. The redeems aren't active right now. They'll be back. Yeah, Wheel of Scorched 2028. I've had a lot going on lately, so it's been nice to have a stream. It's been nice to just run the stream with fewer distractions and interruptions. We already get interrupted enough when I've got to take these really long BRBs to take care of the baby. I did not, Zergling. I did not, because I didn't design the challenges. You give me credit. You give me a lot of credit where it's not due. My name does not appear among the developer credits at the end of the game. If this were one of my deathless runs, or one of those challenges, you'd be correct that my analogy didn't work, but at least for the reason you cited, that's not a reason why it won't. No worries, no worries. Motor oil is a seasoning. I can't tell you what you're allowed to enjoy and not enjoy, but my legal team has advised me not to promote the consumption of motor oil on my stream. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Dollar Phil. Retro gamer. Rap legend. Artist extraordinaire. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. I hope you had a good stream tonight. Was it more painting, or was it more of the more gaming? I'm liking this already. Oh, this game is agonizing. I have to defeat this boss damageless. I got close once. I've probably done this. I've probably done this boss fight like 100 times, and I just can't make it happen, and it's so irritating. It's so irritating because it feels like it's out of my control, like... It's rough. We finished up Mega Man tonight. Oh, nice. That finishes all the Mega Man games, right? You were doing 1 through 11. I think you were up to 11, right? So that's all of them? No, the thing is, what you're missing, Zergling, I'm not adding anything to the game. I'm accepting all of the game as they've presented it to me. To do what you would want me to do, Zergling, would be to take the dish I've been handed and start picking things out that they've given me. There's that last sentence right there where you saying Frownie mixes in. I've mixed nothing into this game. I'm only playing what is put there by the developers. You would be, again, you would be right if I were trying to do a deathless challenge that I added onto the game, like when we do Castlevania or Contra, but you're missing the mark here. Hey, Couch Lord, welcome in. That was 11. We got one down. One marathon completed. Thought you were playing a shooter when I checked in. Well, no, not this one. We were playing, so we finished up Rayman earlier. Rayman Origins. There are a lot of shooter levels in that game. It's mostly a platformer, but it's got a lot of shooter levels too. Rayman Origins is good. It's way better than this. Highly recommend that one. He's playing a shaker. Frownie is choosing to eat the biggest and most difficult meal on the menu, even if he doesn't fully like it, because he enjoys the challenge of eating such a big meal. That's pretty good. I've seen some of those like competitive eaters on like YouTube, and sometimes sometimes that seems like sort of a fun hobby to conquer those sort of like food challenges at restaurants. On the other hand, I'm such a picky eater that finding one that consisted of only the things that were palatable to me would be really, really difficult. I hate this game so much. I hate this game and everyone involved in this game. I'm very picky, even with foods I like. Has to be made and prepared a specific way, or I still can't eat it. Yeah, I can be kind of that way. It's I've expanded my palate a lot in my adulthood, but there's a lot of things that I've got weird hang-ups about. Some of them very very powerfully anxiety inducing. Like bordering on clinical phobia levels of difficulty that they add to my life sometimes. I can't eat cheese if it's cold. My mind convinces me it's unsafe, even if I know it's okay to eat. Oh, wow. I'm kind of the opposite with cheese. Well, no, that's not true. I was gonna say, I think overall I probably have well, I don't know. I was gonna say I have a harder time eating it when it's warm, but that's really not true. I wouldn't want to eat, like, if it was just, like, plain cheese, like if I were just having like cubes or like a slice of cheese, I probably wouldn't want to eat it warm or room temperature. I think that would gross me out. But you know, like I do like to have cheese like on pizza or a cheeseburger, and I would prefer that not be cold. So I guess I'm not really that comparable. I'm pretty weird about milk though. Like milk, whenever I pour myself a glass of milk, I have to drink it all right away because I can't let it sit out and warm up to any degree. If my glass of milk like gets 3 degrees warmer than it was when it came out of the fridge, then I get really grossed out. Just don't know what to do in that third phase. I don't know how to get through it without taking damage. It's so irritating. Nothing that boss does makes any sense to me. And the whole physics of that part are horrible. Drinking more and more milk would be utter madness, Zergling says. I just cannot do this. when it's cooked, I can convince myself that anything bad got cooked out of it, so nachos are still edible. I can drink cold milk or really hot milk, but not room temperature. Yeah, I don't really do warm or hot milk, except I will drink hot chocolate that's been made with milk, but I kind of forget that milk is in that. My biggest thing, though, is condiments. All the, like, standard condiments, ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise, are all repulsive to me. And ketchup to such a degree that I'm just, that I feel anxiety just being too near it. I don't want to sit near a bottle of ketchup even. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. It's 100% my kryptonite. Germophobia. Yeah, I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of germophobia. There's some things I get weirded out by. I'm kind of like water the same way I am with milk. We drink a lot of bottled water. And if I have a bottle of water, I have to drink it all right away. I can't let it sit around. Or if I pour a glass of water from the tap, I've got to finish it right away. I can't let it sit around. Jelly compares me to the little girl in the movie Signs, who she says I can't drink this one. It has an amoeba in it. I'm very much the same way. That's the joke that Jelly makes about me. I only eat tomatoes raw, no cooked or mashed up or made into sauces or ketchup or anything. I don't even eat pizza with tomato sauce. Has to be something else. Oh, I love tomatoes. I like raw tomatoes. I don't really like tomato soup. Like like a hot bowl of tomato soup. Jelly likes that, but I don't. But yeah, I'll have like a tomato sauce with pasta, or I might put some tomatoes in my chili, and pizza's just fine. I'm the exact opposite though. Like, I don't like any of the see, I only want tomato sauce on my pizza. I don't like any of those like bizarre sauces that people put on pizzas, like a white sauce or a barbecue sauce or anything like that. I don't like pizzas made with those kind of things. So I'm the exact opposite. Most of my food hangups though are like they're really difficult to summarize because there's a lot of contradictions to the things I will eat and won't eat. I think I took damage there. Yeah, I like a nice, like, fresh tomato. I'll just cut it into slices and put a little salt on it and be perfectly happy. But, like when I try to summarize, like, the rules for things I don't like, one of the rules that I give is I don't like to combine dairy and produce. And that's almost universally true, right? By which I mean to say, like, I don't like cheese on, like, broccoli or anything that is cheese and vegetables. I'm probably gonna usually be grossed out, but I will eat pizza with a tomato sauce, even though I know it has cheese and tomato as produce. But so like there's always exceptions. There's no way to easily summarize the things I will and won't eat. I never combine cheese and pasta, though. There you go. 2 whole hours playing this game tonight. I'm not going to make a single piece of progress. We're going to be left off exactly where we've been. Because nothing I do matters. My wife likes pineapple on her pizza, but I can't stand it. Guy's just so inconsistent. I can't do anything. I can't do anything any differently. I'm never gonna make it out of this horrible situation the game has put me into. You don't even have, like, your full moveset during this fight. Like, so it's like, it's just bad in every way. Because, like, the physics are bad and awkward, and you can't even do the full set of moves that you could normally do. Because your dashing is gone. got it. I still have the time challenge to complete, so I'm not fully done with this stage. But I can get hit during the time challenge, so at least there's that. Think of it as celebratory emotes. So we're partially done. I'm losing a lot of time there. The wrong button. I don't know why this is taking so long all of a sudden. Okay, that could definitely have been faster in a few places. That was actually a little bit faster than my fastest time. Oh, actually, I should have gotten hit one more time. Can I punch those bullets, actually? That's fine. I need to, have my health refilled, so dying and restarting is a good idea. Okay, bogus start on that attempt. Gotta go to bed. Good night. Have a good stream. Hey, thank you, Scully. Have a good night. It's good to see you. Hope you sleep well and have a fantastic tomorrow. Oh my goodness. You got this, Frownie. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I'm a lot more confident about the time than I was about the damageless. I don't know why. Now that I'm trying to go fast, dumb things are happening all over the place. The character just won't do what I want her to do. She won't look in the direction I'm pressing. She won't. Oh, it's so irritating. So irritating. There's plenty of places like where I know I'm gonna take damage, so I can't. And it's gonna eat up a ton of time, so I can't afford the extra bogusness here right at the start. I really don't like this game. I know if I fight back here, it's gonna take extra time that I'm gonna have to learn to shave off later. Like I'm not gonna get I'm gonna have the combined issues of not getting the run and also, oh cool, well, that ate away a lot of health and it wouldn't even grab a missile. Thanks. And I don't know why I exited, because I need to die. The only way to refill my health is to die.
Let's continue.
The way that health works in this is really odd, because your health persists from level to level. I'm not really used to playing games that are like that. When, especially when it's a situation with like a, like a level select kind of situation. I'm much used to a game having an understanding that like levels are like individual challenges, and so like, when you finish one, like your health and resources are typically refilled, right? Like at the end of like at the end of a Mega Man stage. That's not to say you can't have that stuff persist. It's just not. It's just not as common among the stuff I've played. This is taking forever. Super slow. Not really surprised though. Well, we got one of the challenges done. I really would like to be completely done with this whole stage, but I don't know that I have it in me. I'm really wearing down now. I didn't have to shake that second missile. Oh, life is miserable. This game is so putrid. Oh, cool. Thanks. They're throwing that directly up into the sky for no reason. And that one at the ground. Awesome. Have I mentioned I hate this game? Must have been so close. I don't know. With the bosses, I've had other bosses. I've had one other boss that I have the same issue of the time challenge, and I've run it. I've run it essentially perfectly and can't figure out like why I can't get the time. I ran the other boss. I didn't take a single piece of damage, and I hit him first try on every single opening. Didn't matter. Still didn't get the time. So I don't like the time limits are just unreasonable. I think that they're set without any regard for what the game is actually like. Like when the developers set the time, I don't think they paid any attention to whether or not they were possible. I think they just drew times out of a hat. Because some stages, it's like impossible not to get it done in the time limit. Some of them are so easy, and others are just impossible. I think that was slower than our last one. Oh, I can't do it any better.
Boy, am I glad to see you, Marina.
And I can't skip any of this pointless slideshow animation. Yep. I don't get it. I hit him so many times in that last phase. You'd stop throwing missiles at the ground all the time. Oh, I hate this so much. Can't say it enough. You see, the thing is, it's annoying because, like, one of the major reasons that I struggle with this is because I'm constantly fighting my character's positioning, right? Like, that's why I have issues where, like, I fire missiles in directions I don't intend to, is because I have to move my character around constantly to fight the gravity of the stage. Ugh. Awesome. Well, this phase is taking too long already. Oh, it's so miserable. It would be bad enough, like, it would be bad enough if I had accurate control, but because I have so many, like, environmental things messing with me, it's just super frustrating, because it doesn't feel like... it doesn't feel like I have the proper level of influence over my character that I should. I'm constantly battling the wind for who has more control. I have to watch this annoying cutscene twice because I have to kill my character to get my health refilled.
Let's continue.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey, Nato, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to this miserable game yet again. I hope you've had a good stream. I hope things went well for you, my friend. I am suffering. Spirits are low. What game is this? This is Mischief Makers on the Nintendo 64. Oh, I heard of it, never seen much of it, played through it. N64 is a little before my time. Welcome in, by the way. Tapper, the old style gamer. Welcome in, X. Thank you for coming along as well.
Boy, am I glad to see you, Marina.
X-Ace Orangutan. So, like, the thing is, I'm in a bad mood right now, so take everything I say about the game with a grain of salt. It's putting me in a bad mood because, like, an any percent playthrough of this is probably fine. The game is, like, it's quirky. The controls, it lets you do lots of interesting things. The controls are not great, but they're overcomable typically. But it's got these just brutal challenges in it that are just unreasonable. And that's why I hate it so much. Every stage, like, you can just go through and just beat every stage, but every stage has a golden gem to collect, and every stage has a time limit, time challenge to beat. That's what the letter grade's all about. And trying to get A on every stage is so frustrating. The time limits are set so ridiculously tight that I don't even believe that they're set on purpose. I think that they're picked arbitrarily. I do not believe a single person on the development team could get anywhere near the time limits that they have set. I refuse to believe it. They are inhuman. They are inhuman, these time limits. I'm so angry. So that's why I'm having a bad time. Getting the gems is usually okay. Some of the gems are really frustrating because usually on a boss stage you have to defeat the boss damage list to get the gem. And that's what I was struggling with earlier tonight. I finally got the gem for this stage, but I have no idea. I don't know what the target time is. I just have to keep running over and over again and getting better until hopefully it says A. Oh. It's not fun. It's not fun. Misfit Nato said, just barely broke our sub 15 goal in Ninja Gaiden, 20-second PB, 28-second PB. Nice. Very well done, Nato. Just got through playing Tenchu, Tapper says. Trying to get Grandmaster ranking. Managed to get 3 missions to Grandmaster. 4 on Master Ninja. I've never played Tenchu before. But I wish you luck with the progress. So I play overwhelmingly retro games. I'm usually struggling because I don't know what's good for me. And I always play stuff that's too hard for me. I generally say that between the NES and the N64 is kind of my sweet spot for like my favorite kind of games. But I play a little bit beyond that range in both directions, and I will play newer stuff on the Switch from time to time. I really like challenging platformers. Generally stuff like Castlevania and Contra and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I play a lot of broken trash games. We just did a 100% playthrough of Finding Nemo and Shark Tale on the GameCube, and those were pretty miserable experiences as well. I alluded before, I said I don't know what the time limits are, and that's because I have a very, very strict blind policy when it comes to playing games. As much as humanly possible, I am very against ever looking anything up or asking for help or receiving any hints or info from the chat. I try not to read manuals. I don't even like to read the back of the box for the games I play typically. I only want information I can gain staring at my own television with my controller in hand. Now, of course, I do have breaking points here and there, but as much as humanly possible, I try to struggle through with no information. And that's pretty much it. That's about what we do around here. It's not a good way to play games, but sometimes really interesting things happen because of it. But usually a lot of pain. Usually a lot of agony. Yeah. I go for that rent it, play it, and bring it back after a weekend experience. Yeah, except my weekends are really long because I do try to 100% most of the stuff we play. I don't always feel like I have to 100% everything, and this game even I might not be physically capable of 100%ing it, but I'm really hesitant to ever give up on a game. Oh, welcome back, Natto. GG on the Ninja Gaiden run. Did you get back to Donkey Kong at all, or is that going to be another night? I miss the days of Blockbuster and rental stores for video games. I definitely rented a lot of games. I don't feel like... The thing is, like... I know I rented a ton of games when I was a kid, but I don't really feel like I ever liked the games I rented as much as the ones that I owned. It was always nice to rent stuff to try out new things, but I don't really remember ever like really falling in love with any of the rental games that I played. I'm sure there are some examples, but just nothing's coming to mind. Start off, yeah, I was there at the start. I got to watch some of the DKC, but about the time you made the switch is when I had to bounce earlier. That old brain fog creeping in. I sure get a lot of that myself. I jokingly referred to the brain fog as the natto brain in your chat, the natto brain TM, but I gotta say, if you got a trademark on that brain fog, you're gonna have to sue me for copyright infringement. Because I'm very guilty of brain fog. This phase is taking too long. I was struggling pretty hard this morning. Rented games that look cool. Rented X-Men Legends, Neversoft Spider-Man, and some GBA games. Yeah, so all the stuff I was renting would have been... I mostly rented Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games. I didn't really rent... Yeah, I didn't really rent after the Nintendo 64. I never rented... I don't think I ever rented a GameCube game, and so nothing after that. Except on the Switch. But I don't rent them from Blockbuster. But my local library has video games, so I check out library... I do library checkouts for video games from the for the Switch. If you live in or near a big city, you gotta check out your local libraries. Sometimes they have video game collections. And if your library doesn't have a video game collection, see if they have a purchase suggestion form and fill it out. Let them know people within the community want a library or want a video game collection in their library. I was in college when the PlayStation 1 came out, I believe, Neto says. The Xbox, PlayStation 1, Game Boy Color, and Advance when you were a kid. Tapper. They have the Game Boy Color, PS2, and DSi. Yeah, so I went to college after the GameCube came out. I'm a little, I think I'm a lot older than Tapper and a little younger than Natto. I went to college during the GameCube. Like a year or two after the GameCube came out, I started college. I think. Yeah, and I'm in my late 30s. So, yeah. I kind of stopped playing games, I kind of, like, largely stopped playing games when I went to college, too. Like, that's why, like, rental would have still been an option, but I just wasn't really playing games very much anymore. From the time I went to college, a year or two into the GameCube's run, until the very end of the Wii U, I played very, very few. I played very, very few current games in that time period. Mostly, if I played a game, it was sort of replaying old stuff that I liked at that time. Like when I went to college, I took my Super Nintendo with me and a handful of Super Nintendo games I liked, and those were the only things that I ever played for the whole 4 years I was in college, and that just kind of became gaming for me, was sort of replaying Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games that I liked. I did play a few, like, kind of current games. Like, I did play some of the Call of Duty games on the 360, and I played Mario Kart on the Wii. I can count on one hand the games that I played that were current during that time period. It's mostly just stuff that, just whatever I had a friend playing, I would just play stuff socially. Anything that wasn't peer pressure was just sort of retro favorites. Cool. It's not letting me attack him for whatever reason. I'm picking him up. It's doing no damage because it knows I'm on a time limit and it has to waste my time so I can't get the challenge completed. I really hate this game. I really hate this game. Oh, so miserable. GameCube was my first console I bought with my own money. My own cash, Nato says. Bought it during college. Pretty awesome moment for me. Buy my first console. Yeah, I mean, what would have been the first thing I bought? Like, I mean, I bought the Nintendo 64 at launch with with my own money, but it wasn't really money I'd earned. It was like stuff I'd saved up from like birthdays and Christmases and stuff. Like the first console that I bought with money that I earned working a job, probably the Wii or the Xbox 360. But I bought those late when they weren't, like, I bought them secondhand when they weren't so relevant anymore. Or, well, when they were a little less relevant. Whenever one of my friends peer pressured me into it, like I had mentioned before, basically. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't bring any games when I went to college because I just figured I wouldn't have time for them, and I was pretty right about that. GameCube's the first new console. Bought a used N64 off eBay as well. Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops are some of the favorites of mine back in the day. Really loved Halo though, the Bungie era Halo games. Yeah, so I've never played Halo. I did play World at War. World at War was the first Call of Duty game that I played, and that I played from World at War to Black Ops. I think I played World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops were the Call of Duty games that I played. That was the era where I was playing them. But I didn't keep up with it any after that. They were pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with them, but they're not things I probably would have picked out and played like for myself if I hadn't had friends that got me into them. And when I bought a Wii U right at the end of its lifespan because of Mario Maker. It was Mario Maker on the Wii U is what got me to pay more attention to modern gaming than I had in, like, I don't know, a decade or two. Not quite that long, but a really long time. When I first saw Mario Maker when that came out, I was like, I told my wife Jelly, I told her I have to go buy a Wii U right away. I have to buy this game and play it right now because I was like, you know, I was like, in a week no one's gonna care about this anymore and the game will be dead. So if I want to play it, I've got to play it right now. And fortunately, I was wrong about that, and people played, you know, Mario Maker stayed vibrant for quite a while, but and because I had fun with that, I ended up getting a Switch when that came out. I've had a lot of fun with the Switch as well. It was Mario Maker that got me interested in streaming too. I'd kind of watch streams. I'd kind of watch streams really casually and inconsistently before then, but after Mario Maker came out, I watched a lot of Mario Maker content. And Mario Maker streams, and that got me interested in other streams and stuff. And I assumed when I decided to do a stream, I assumed I would play a lot of Mario Maker on stream, and we've played it exactly one time in 4 years. Tonight, right now, this is the 4-year anniversary stream. I mentioned it at the start. You can tell it's a big celebration stream because we're doing just the exact same thing we do every night. With no changes at all. So you can definitely tell it's an important anniversary stream. But yeah, I thought I'd play a lot of Mario Maker when I was trying to learn how the software and the equipment work, and I did a lot of test streams before ever going live. All of my test streams were done with Mario Maker, but I never play it on the stream. Me too with the Wii U. Welcome back, EpiPen. I had the 3DS version of Mario Maker. Pales in comparison to the Wii U version. Yeah, I only played the 3DS version a little bit. I think the story mode of the 3DS is kind of cool. Like the 100 like pre-made levels that it comes with is kind of cool. But yeah, I never really played a lot of the 3DS Mario Maker. A little bit. Yeah, it was the Wii. It was the Wii U version. I bought the Switch version when that one came out, the Mario Maker 2. I bought that at launch. I went out and got it at midnight. And I was super excited. I brought it home and I played it for oh, how long? At least 14 hours. It was something like 14 hours when I got home after buying it. I started playing the endless mode in Mario Maker 2 on normal difficulty, and I saw that it gives you a global rank for how many levels you complete in a row or whatever. And so I was like, oh, this is exciting. I'm gonna grind this until I'm #1 in the world. Because the game is brand new right now, so less people have it. So if I want to get the #1 spot, it'll never be easier than it is right now. And so I did. I grinded normal endless mode for 14 hours until I was #1 in the world. Well, I was like, all right, that's it. I'm done. And then I collapsed for a couple hours. And I woke up and I was back down a few places, and so I grinded back up there again. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to retire now. Because keeping the #1 position would be way too much work. I said I'm good. I achieved it. I took a picture. Of my screen, so I have that. I have my proof of it. And then I was like, that's good. I did it. Now I'm done. I'm glad I didn't start off on a harder difficulty though. It was a good thing. I jumped in and tried it on normal difficulty, because if I had put it on hard or expert, I would never made it. Alright, we're gonna have to wrap this stream up here really soon. I was actually supposed to end much earlier tonight, and I didn't. So I'm gonna pay for it tomorrow for sure. I wanted to climb the leaderboards of Alien Isolation, but apparently hackers have made that impossible on PC. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't do a lot of sort of competitive gaming, and yeah, I don't often participate in a lot of like sort of leaderboards and stuff like that. And a lot of stuff like that, like, you know, seems like, you know, cheating is pretty widespread in a lot of competitive play. I just can't do this. Whenever I get through phase 1 and 2 with any modest amount of speed, phase 3 just completely acts like a disaster. Ugh.
Let's continue.
Yahoo! Let's go!
I've given up. Can you tell?
Let's continue.
Alright, I think I'm done for tonight, my friends.
Over.
It's just too frustrating. It's just too frustrating, this game. I cannot enjoy it. We made, like, the smallest amount of progress humanly possible. We collected 1 gem, but that time limit, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to skip that and come back to it if I continue playing this game. It's taken everything I've got out of me tonight, though. I think this is made by Treasure and Enix. I need to play this, Rush Pirate says. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. So I normally don't stream on Mondays anymore, so I probably won't be back tomorrow night. I would say don't expect to see me Monday nights. I do plan to try and be here every other night this week, though. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be early streams, so about 8 at night until midnight. We're gonna do Finding Nemo on the Game Boy Advance on Tuesday, but I haven't really planned out the rest of the schedule. And I do plan to be here Friday as well, but Friday will be a late stream. That'll be like tonight, from about 10 to 3 a.m. And I'll let you know in the Discord. I'll try to let you know in the Discord what we're doing. I just haven't really been able to make up my mind yet. You have experience with that one? Right on. No details, please. Remember the whole blind thing. I can't know anything about it before I play it. But yeah, we're gonna check that out. We're gonna do Finding Nemo and Shark Tale on the yeah, no worries. Just I always have to put that out there because the way I do things, I have to be really careful. It's easy for people to jump into a conversation and then forget and accidentally give something away. All right, I'm gonna send us over to Arctic Aika playing what is this game? Mylon's Secret Castle, but with the Guitar Hero controller. I don't get to catch Arctic all that often, so this will be a treat. Alright, my friends, thank you for the follow, Tapper. Appreciate you coming on board with us. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I always appreciate the company. We had a good run with Rayman. Sorry that Mischief Makers has been so miserable. Hopefully we'll play something more fun next time. But and we will come back to this. I don't know when I'm going to play it again, but I'm not giving up on it yet, even though it's got my spirits low. I might have to give up on the time challenges, but I'm gonna see the game all the way through to the end at least. But probably we'll play it again next week. I probably won't put it on the schedule again this week. But be well, everybody. Be well until I get to see you again, and I hope that's real soon. But we're done for tonight. I'm out of time and energy. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.